What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping in CNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on, news you can use, knowledge you can't get in college, man. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia, hit that notification bell right there, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, news you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. My two singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, they out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. The lead single, Stand By Me. Get into that. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. If you're trying to figure out how to win $100, man, that's $50 two different ways. Drop a comment, because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash app, as well as the top commenter between now 6,000 subscribers will also receive a $50 cash app. Make sure you get into that. Did I say everything? If I didn't, oh well, don't worry about it. We about to slide back to the Spoety face and Bricc. Words are hard, and it's hella late. Spoety Face and Bricc Baby Chronicles. Shout out to Paperboy Newsstand for letting us use a video, man. They never hate on us. We always show them love because they always show us love. Shout out to Paperboy Newsstand. Get into what they got going on. We finna slide into this content, though, without no further do's or don'ts, man. We got Spoety Face calling out Bricc Baby for a squabbly wobbly. Hopefully they can put words over whoopties. You know what I'm saying? Words over whoopties. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how that goes. But we finna jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And as you guys can remember, Bricc Baby was on No Jumper, and he said the only reason that people from the rolling 40s and 60s is bringing up the situation between him and DW Flame is because they jealous they don't got the opportunity that he has to be on No Jumper. And Bricc Baby also said nobody has the type of contract that he has at No Jumper with that many stipulations on it. And if he were to break any of those stipulations, he'll get fired immediately. That's when Bricc Baby posed the question.
No, that's real. You talking about the chili? Bricc Baby has a family, he has children, he got his girl, I'm assuming, a household, all that. Why would he jeopardize that for any reason that's going on in the streets? Is beyond me. That just doesn't make sense. But let's keep going.
To all of those people that had issues with what him and DW Flame went through. And his question was, if he were to crash out on DW Flame for saying that, and he lost his job, what were they gonna do to make sure that he was able to provide for him and his family? Now, after that incident, a couple of days later, Bricc Baby goes to live on No Jumper with DW Flame. That's when the show got interrupted when 4Extra and Spoety Face showed up out of nowhere and was at the No Jumper front building trying to get in there so they can have a conversation with Bricc Baby as well as DW Flame. And if you guys can all recall, if you watched that live, they got denied access. Now, Spoety Face said his homie Deshaun Jackson,
if you're trying to see any of these contents, any of these videos, any of these pieces, any of these contents, any of these content pieces, any of these contents, words are hard. That's my bad. That's my bad. Slide back to the last few videos. You can see I broke it all down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's right before the videos about Lush. We got Lush was yesterday. Things like the day before, 2 days before. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But go. You'll find it. Just go. Just go. Matter of fact, stop what you're doing. Go watch those. Get caught up and then come back to this. There you go. You got it.
Way to call to Bricc Baby where they had a conversation. Now, even though DW Flame dissed the neighborhood car unintentionally, Spoety Face took that to heart and started calling Bricc Baby all out his name. Now, Spoety Face said Bricc Baby replied back and said he got a business move in Palmdale, but after he does that, he can meet up with Spoety Face and they can have a conversation or catch that fade. And Spoety Face said bet, and he left it at that. Now, Spoety Face said he ain't the type of person to talk about somebody behind their back and then see him in person and not do nothing. But he said Bricc Baby, since he's from rolling 60s and they all under one umbrella but different fractions, he said since you the homie, you know the least thing he's gonna do when he sees him is give him a fade. And Spoety Face said Bricc Baby agreed to it, and that was it. Then the next thing you know, Spoety Face said he was on 3.
Why all this led to somebody wanting to actually fight is understandable from a gang aspect, from a humane aspect of being an adult male who has children in the household. I don't understand it, but being from South Central and understanding how the politics go, and sometimes the politics just are what they are, I do understand it. So yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no.
three-way with D-Jack, and if you guys know, he was a professional football player, a superstar, but he also belongs to the Rolling 40s, and he was on a three-way with him and Bricc Baby, and Spoety Face said out of nowhere, Bricc Baby's whole demeanor and behavior changed, because according to Spoety Face, Bricc Baby said we cool and he don't want no problems. And this is just all for the internet and he's just doing it to get content out of it. And Spoety Face said that's cool and he left it alone because he thought it was deaded. Then Spoety Face said he was shocked and in disbelief when he seen no jumper and Bricc Baby spoke on him again, subliminally saying that everybody that's from rolling 60s and 40s that's beefing it with him is only beefing with him because they trying to get clout off of his name, because he's supposedly popping on no jumper. That's when Spoety Face said, even though you popping on the internet, salutes up to you. But he doesn't care about none of that because his respect is from the streets. Then Spoety Face told Bricc Baby to stop putting it on the dead homies or on rolling 60s, because before he was on that social media platform, nobody even knew who he was, including his own section. Then Spoety Face said Bricc Baby wasn't even born in the 60s, he was from the 30s.
Do you see how far this situation goes off of just words, man? Off of just words. It's all started with DW Flame using the incorrect term for a cigarette. And it has turned into this. So much internal conflict, man. It's just words over whoopties, bro. Because it kind of makes you wonder after all this, is it really worth it? Does this really make sense? Is this really a productive use of time, energy, space, and overall just your life? You feel me?
That's when he called them a hood hopper. And Spoety Face said Bricc Baby said that he's using his name to try to get clout off of it. And he said, how in the hell is he trying to get clout off of somebody who's from rolling 60s but was claiming 30s in the beginning when he was rolling 40s from the beginning till now? And Spoety Face said he got nothing but love for the rolling 60s and he knows a bunch of them. So he ain't gonna be doing all this back
and then when you get to the point where now you guys are talking bad about each other and you get past the point of disrespect because so many things have been said, you ain't this, you ain't that, I'm really this, I'm really that, I ain't really this, I ain't really that, you ain't really this. It gets into all this where even when things become mediated, there's always going to be a grudge or whatever, because once you pass the line of disrespect, I don't know about nobody else, but as far as me being a grown man, I was always taught, number one, respect goes a long way without it you crash and burn. And once you pass the line of respect, that's pretty much it is what it is, bro, big dog. It's easy to get into a situation where disrespect is being exchanged. It's hard to get out of it.
Or jaw-jacking on social media. The next time he wants to see Bricc Baby is if they meet up at a secret location or in the 60s and catch that fade. Next thing you know, Spoety Face said Bricc Baby contacted his peoples from rolling 40s and said he was just joking. This is all for the internet. Then Spoety Face said this is how you know Bricc Baby's a clown, because he said he's not cool with Spoety Face, but 4Extra's his homie. And Spoety Face said, how in the hell is 4Extra your homie when that's his blood cousin and both of their pops is brothers? That's when Spoety Face ended it with this, saying Bricc Baby need to cut it out and stop saying he the voice for the neighborhood Crips, cause he isn't. And the only thing Bricc Baby's the voice for is for the Busters and Marks. And he said he gonna leave Bricc Baby alone cause he ain't for the jaw jacking, and what he says on social media is what he means in the streets. So he ain't gonna let Bricc Baby get views or content off of him because his name ain't to be joked with, cause like Spoety Face said, his name ring bells in the streets as well as them prison yards. Then Spoety Face said he got footage which he's gonna release of Bricc Baby saying that he don't want no problems with him and he's just doing all of this for content. This is the crazy thing about it.
Now, this is what I will say. If Spoety Face does in fact have that content, that could be a nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb. You feel me? Yeah, man, it's a shame that the situation is going this far, man. How do we really get to this point? I mean, I know how we got to this point, but in reality, I don't think nobody even knows how we got to this point. I think that this is just where things go sometimes. And at this point, we're going to stop trying to make sense out of the unsensible, trying to find logic in the illogical. You feel me? We're going to just pray to God that everybody make it out in one piece, man.
Before Spoety Face could even do that, his YouTube channel got canceled. Now I say that to say this. If you notice, a lot of people be trying to talk trash on my channel. And you notice how I ignore them and keep moving forward by keep dropping and giving y'all that news. And there's a reason for that. You see, the whole time people's beefing with me, thinking they marking me out. I'm just playing this strategic and kicking rocks. cause I already know that YouTube ain't playing those type of games. And sooner or later, if you keep on continuing by doing those things, they gonna give you warnings. And if you don't abide by those warnings, they're basically gonna give you the boot, and you ain't gonna be able to come back with any other channel. So for all of those people that keep mentioning,
this is what I do know, because I've already gone through it. So if you notice certain subjects or people, I don't even discuss no more, big dog. We're gonna leave that right there. Shout out to the, to the homies who helped me get my page back. Because little do y'all know, yeah, your boy almost got hit by an 18-wheeler playing these YouTube streets because, yes, this is a little bit more serious to some people than others, and everybody doesn't think that I'm funny, but here it goes. Shout out to the homie though, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going.
my name and wondering why I'm not mentioning theirs. Thank you for giving me clout, even though I don't need it, because those that rock with my channel is gonna be with me to the very end. Now for everybody that has a channel, let's get one thing straight. YouTube is family friendly. They don't want to hear any other thing about that. So the whole time you thinking you marking people out, just know, even though it may not seem as though YouTube is watching you, they watching you. And when they find you and find out what you're doing on social media and you're not abiding by their guideline, they gonna get rid of your channel. And then you're gonna be forced to live that life that you claim you live on social media out in the real world. So I end that with saying this: YouTube got a lot of money, and there's a lot of money to be made for all of us. And for everybody that claiming they live by street code,
Hey, and that's the weakest thing to do, man, to delete somebody's YouTube page, because that's messing with their chili. You feel me? If all you could do against somebody, oh, I'm going to report your page. Like, man, that's not saying that's what Bricc Baby did, because Bricc Baby ain't gave his side of the side of it. I'm talking about my personal situation. You feel me? But that's, you feel me? And again, we are not talking about Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby will give a statement upon, his leisure, his time, when he feels necessary, and he'll discuss the situation with Spoety Face, I'm sure, or he won't. You know what I'm saying? His business is prerogative. He grown. He can do what he want to do. I'm just talking about in my situation, what I will never do. And this is what I also tell you, too. If you report somebody's page, it tells you who reported your page, big dog. Like, I was looking, I'm like, oh, bro, so-and-so did my up. I never say who. I ain't gonna bring it up. I ain't gonna whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it tells you so-and-so is reporting you. So-and-so is telling you. It tells you who it is. Like, YouTube is the biggest snitch. But, yeah, man, that's how dudes is making their chili. You feel me? It's how dudes is making their chili. So to play with the chili, yeah, I don't respect that. That is snitch behavior. You feel me? And that's I'm gonna just before I get hit by another semi truck.
and there's no snitching in the streets, they should carry that same type of energy to social media and stop ratting behind closed doors on other people's channels. Because one thing they need to understand is YouTube is watching everything. And if they find out you reporting for nothing, they basically gonna get rid of you. And then when they get rid of you, you gonna just be bitter watching other people doing content on YouTube, continuing to make their money and their views. And in the back of your mind, you gonna be like, damn, if I wasn't such a hater, I would have been there too. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Hit all notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy News.
Shout out to Paperboy Newsstand, man. Make sure y'all show him some love. Like, comment, subscribe to Paperboy Newsstand. He shows us a lot of love, so we showing him a lot of love back, Paperboy Newsstand. Like, comment, subscribe to this page, y'all. Make sure you get into this TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college, man. Hit that subscribe button, become a part of this rich trapper mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Claps are hard. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. They out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. As well as my new single, Stand By Me. That's out now too. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network. TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Excuse me. If you're trying to win $50, trying to win $100, $50 2 different times. Damn, bro, that's the tacos coming up. $50 2 different times, 2 different ways. Hit that red dot, slide it to the left. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. We're gonna give you a good breakdown of how you get you some chili. You know you gotta eat before you start drinking later on. I think that's that, man. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.